Tonight, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. It's the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Fields it right around the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now ETN to start the drive. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. The numbers on the ground for ETN last week. 20 carries, 91 yards.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Lawrence will throw. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't down.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 36. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. Now Lawrence on 1st down. Screenplay. Here's ETN. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Lawrence. toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Gano's kick is good, and the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team.
And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And he's off to a fantastic start to the season. Already 8 touchdown passes in just his first 2 weeks of the year. Now, I don't think that's a pace he's going to be able to sustain, but at the very least, he's got this offense humming here to start things out.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going up top for Taylor. And that's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Colts. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. That drive started on their own 25, 2 plays. On 1st down, Lawrence. Throw, but the catch is made. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Running out of the gun with ETN. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Lawrence to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. 2nd and 2. Handoff running left is ETN. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Well, this defense for the Colts, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to the ground with Etienne. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, zero nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. Now Lawrence. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
They'll try to field goal now with Graham Gano. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Gano's kick is good, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Gano out to kick this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Back to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? He'll look to throw. And a throw right sideline is complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Behind the chain, second and 12. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Steps away to his left. And this one is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Frank Reich here on fourth down is ready to try for 3. And his kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. They go play action with Lawrence. Dancing, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. He's got room past the 30, and he is out of bounds right around the 34. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Samson Abuka gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nice return that time of about. They will take over 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play there for Indy. And even 40 yards. He went swinging for the fences on that play. Didn't quite get in the end zone, but, boy, they're set up pretty now.
Okay, that play just happened. Let it go. Time to defend the goal line, bring some all-out pressure, and try and knock them back.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Just power football there. Down near the goal line. Give it. They'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Etienne up the middle. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Lawrence. Being chased out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Quiddy Pay, his 2nd sack of the night. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt.
Stay loose. Stay loose.
Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Spins past him. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Now this will be swung out wide for Tate. nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. The front office all smiles when the ink went dry on this new contract.
Not only them, how about the coaching staff? Because oftentimes the front office, the coaching staff may have different opinions about the value of a player. I think everyone was in sync on this one. He's a guy that they needed to keep.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, 37 yards, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. He's been a frequent target, and with catches like that, one-handed in the end zone, I'd keep going his way.
And he's doing it every which way, isn't he? Two hands, and in this case, we just saw it with one hand. Almost reminds me of a great return of service guy in tennis. No matter how you whack it at him, it comes back at you. In this case, he just envelops it and brings it in.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Scoring summary. They'll look to throw again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where you see the final score there. Ken Walker, a touchdown run in the victory. We'll stay in the NFC East as we head down to the great state of Texas to check on the Cowboys at home at AT&T Stadium. And it was the visiting Dolphins who were able to get the victory. Kareem Hunt, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. And finally, on Monday Night Football, should be a good one there between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race, very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they found a way to be successful with it.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On play action, they'll throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. 39 yards there, a big one.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
So now, following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll try and run the option left side. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field. The drive will start with an option going left. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. And the defense coming through on... Third down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. The Colts send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10. At about the 32. They go play action now. Lawrence. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Over the middle, he's got his tight end, Ingram. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. A lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard, because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
A handoff for Etienne. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down. Now that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. They'll run with Etienne and trying to shake free, but Etienne cannot. The defense will stop him short. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the option to give to Taylor here. He'll get this to about the 38.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in primetime, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it's certain.
The ball is free. Taylor lost it. And the Jags grab it. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
In today's NFL, most teams don't have as many goals for the game like we used to have, where you checked off your boxes. But 0 turnovers, that's a universal. And while it won't likely cost them in this game, they're going to regret the fact that they coughed one up here.
Yeah, their first blemish. They had mistake-free football prior. Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. On second down, a run with Etienne. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Here's Lawrence. This complete right side to the tight end, Farrell. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And Ingram hauls it in. And they'll work this down inside the 30. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's 2nd down. Lawrence going to throw again. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. They run behind center with Connor. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Isaiah Rodgers up to make the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Looking for the out route here, and it's completed to Kirk. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Lawrence. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The fullback dive held up short. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some space here. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 85 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. A big play there for Indy. .46 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run here with Taylor. Give him 9 yards on the carry there. A good run. And now 2nd and goal.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
2nd and goal from the 1. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. And this thing gets blown up well behind the line of scrimmage, but the marker is down on the field. Who's this against? The offense on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. A very quick pass to Ridley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Draw play, ETN. And he is going to be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. And we'll have a stoppage as well as we have reached the 2-minute warning. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing on 2nd down. Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Lawrence will throw. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Colts are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Colts, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
She-Rag got me. She-Bag got me.
today. From NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. It's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Houston Texans taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today it's week 4 and we've got what should be a great one here between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. And Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading him out, the former Stanford man. At quarterback, it's Davis Mills.
Anytime anyone throws for over 300 yards in a game, you know their name is going to be considered for Offensive Player of the Week. And in the AFC last week, our guy got it.
Yeah, he was the guy on top of his game. He'll try to duplicate that here in this one. First play, Mills looking to pass. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The numbers for Cooks in that game last week: 5 catches, 104 yards, and a score as well.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that he's off to a hot start here in this first month, and those are the kind of performances you expect to see going forward.
Mills on first down. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. This defense for the Colts, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game has to be sky high. In fact, you'd be absolutely stunned to come away with a loss in that one. Could you... Imagine going to the press conference and trying to explain that.
3rd and short yardage, Mills. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Mills now from the 50. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Mills. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there, and how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. First and 10, it's Pierce. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
And not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those ball carriers.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Mills to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Mills from the gun on third down. He's got his man, it's Pierce. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So give him 5 yards there on the catch. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. So now the Colts will get their first opportunity with a football. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see of good games going right here.
Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort...
taking the emotion out of their decision-making. I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they've got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard. Line.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The Colts hit 3-0 here in the month of September, and they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And it was capped off on the touchdown catch by Michael Pittman.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mills. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
And the Colts will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So a first intercept. Thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice game for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 12 carries, 114 yards.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so you know his confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
Eight yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw.
That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Pass complete on the out route to Beckham. Throw into the hands of Pittman. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
The goal of a
wide receiver screeners get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Looking end zone, and he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Colts lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're talking about 2 touchdown drives already.
Second and 2. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
It was pretty evident in reading everything, hearing these guys talk, that this was a deal they wanted to get done. They know how valuable he is to this team.
Absolutely a key component to what they do and what they do well. And if they want to continue to have success in the future, they knew they needed him, and they got the deal done.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught by OBJ. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't. But he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Leaping, and he makes the grab. Touchdown.
Alec Pierce.
From 13 yards out.
And the Colts. On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt.
Back deep, Jarvis Landry. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On second down, here's Pierce. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Nifty move. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on fourth down. On fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Landry now on the return. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as we say goodbye to September and take a look around the NFL here on this first day of October. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And that one just before halftime with the Jaguars out on top. Christian Kirk, well over 100 yards with 2 touchdown catches to boot. From there, we head up to Wisconsin to check out the Packers at home in Lambeau. And they trail the visiting Falcons in that one at halftime. Drake London, 2 touchdown catches in that first half alone. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Tennessee Titans. Mac Jones, excellent in the victory as his guys moved to 3-1 after 4 games. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. So here are the Colts to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. 2nd and 15. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play there for Indy. And even 60 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Colts come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third. They'll set up to throw. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play there for Indy. 56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll run the jet sweep here with Pierce. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Alec Pierce. His first run. Touchdown on the year as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point right down the middle, and they open the lead up now to 25. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They run once more with Taylor. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on third down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 4. Room here to run. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 69 yards. And the Colts are about to... Make it 4 straight as they add to this. Fourth quarter advantage. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The Colts going to use the...
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Indianapolis, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll return home next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville.
She-Bag got me.
Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
First quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to him. It's part of the reason.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. First down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. Oh, going deep here for Taylor. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor,
his 5th touchdown. offense at the line and set to go.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think
and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Colts. Michael Pittman, 75 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring. And another example. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And got his man complete. Touchdown. Odell Beckham, 75 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
as a general rule, the triple option.
And he'll get into the end zone. A touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They'll set up a throw. Escaping the pressure right.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
That's the #2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be #2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be #1.
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
2nd and 9.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Jonathan.
Offense at the line and set to go.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. 2nd and 9 now. And he will find his big tight end over the middle.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Trap 60. Go street. Go rig. Go. Alert.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. And that penalty will move the ball to the 1-yard line.
So difficult to cover a fade route, and you're talking about into the end zone, and sometimes you panic a little as a defender. And the offensive guys are really smart. Sometimes they jump back into you and create the contact.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he takes it in for a Colts score. It's their corner. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Back to throw here. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
They'll look to throw here. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there for Indy. 41 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now they send a man in motion right.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
That one a first down pickup of 8. Now back to throw.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. Third quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
On third down, here's Taylor.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And now they're in the hurry-up.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Back to Taylor on first down.
Oh, heck of a move.
Man.
And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
109 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a big... But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
Now here's a throw that's complete, and he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 19 yards there on the... Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Colts, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.